like that.
Well,
exactly.
Well,
even if you're selling cigarettes, sugar, fucking whatever.
We're literally hearing this right now.
Cigarettes, sugar.
When they're talking about opening up, motherfuckers are like,
the numbers,
some people are gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna die anyway. Yeah.
So see, it's like all the same fucking principles.
And morality.
But like in a weird way, you used to explain like my take like on Illuminati, not to go crazy left, but like the way people call conspiracy theories. I'm like, nah, motherfucker, follow the money. Like Vegas closed, the NBA closed, the NFL closed. Like these are billion-dollar fucking industries. They're saying we're out for a minute. Like the dude that couldn't graduate fucking geometry in fucking high school does not understand fucking economics. You understand what I'm saying? So like, follow the money. Same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like. Do you think it's a scare tactic between like the government saying like don't do cocaine, so like they're the one conjuring?
No, they're making whole TV shows about how they've been fucking pushing the coke and the crack and the fucking test the 80. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody said that.
So who's trying to fearmonger then?
No, I don't think nobody said don't do it. I just think the facts of the matter is that some bags was tainted.
The thing with cocaine,
I'm thinking they weren't.
Some bags were tainted.
I'm thinking most of the people.
No, by an accident.
Either
by an accident or
I think that's probably 1 in 20.
Or maybe some kid that was like, oh, my shit's garbage. Let me put this in there and make sure.
Any bag of
you know what I'm saying? Some kids like, oh, I got some garbage shit. Let me put this in there.
I think most of the deaths of like cocaine people that died of fentanyl, I think. We've talked about this before. Most people are people that were high as fuck because they did mad coke all night and they wanted to go to bed, so they took a downer and that boom.
Nah, I think I think also it's a simple mistake that they bought the shit from the wrong motherfucker.
I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? That the guy. I think of a guy that would just be like, yo, let me boost my shit.
But you're boosting through. I'm saying.
I know, it's the wrong shit, but I'm just saying. But you're not gonna feel it. Say a guy that don't know the game, right? And you're like, yo, I need some of that. And I'll be like, all right, here. And you're not going to know. You're going to be like, oh, you're going to feel the wave and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't know what the fuck I'm giving you.
But
you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I can see somebody deliberately putting that shit in that shit. Is what I'm saying.
As far as shit, that's a situation.
I think it would kill somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Deliberately putting in that shit.
But now you've minusculed your situation down.
Right.
As far as
that's what
it could happen in that situation was where the dealer's smarter than the fucking potential user. And you know what I'm saying? You've now fucking brought down the percentage of these situations down to like 5 to 10% of drug transactions.
But you're talking about kids too. So you're dealing with dumb kids too, though. They don't even know the game.
But I'm saying, how often are you gonna fucking is that dealer gonna get another dumb guy, another guy? I'm saying like the numbers not matching.
That might happen somewhere on the line, but 9 times out of 10.
But that's what I'm saying. I think like I'm with you guys saying it's error. It's because of error.
No. What we're trying to say is that 1% might be error. The other 9 out of 10 are people that dabbled in some other shit.
And then
and they blaming it on that shit.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Anyone who is
the error is real low.
Anyone who's not just on a
feed, but who's gonna? I mean,
someone who's chasing $40 would do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on a little bit above that, fucking, if you're fucking now still,
that's what I'm talking about. But I think that's the percentage of how much it happens is that somebody that's like, oh, let me just.
And like people want to say that only the broke and the fucking guys chasing $40 doing drugs. Actually, I'd say 60 to 70% of the people doing drugs have money. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not.
And too right. Any real sniffer worth this salt is gonna know like, oh, this shit. I'm not going back to him again anyway. Like this shit, if you survive it, like this shit was.
Once you're beyond
this shit maybe.
Once you're beyond the struggling fucking addict, once you're on someone who just likes to get fucking high, once you're on to it doesn't take much longer. There's a whole bunch of people around that struggling, and there's a fucking market there. But once you get above that, like the next guy, anyone who's still at that level, fucking cutting their fucking coke back with fentanyl is either on some fuck that dude on a personal level or on a political thing. Like trying to fucking, like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like stir the pot.
Think someone's trying to, that's why I said the government or something trying to
once it gets beyond the point of just some guy who needs to eat and fucking is on some, like, needs that next hustle every 5 seconds. Once you get beyond that circle,
which might happen, but it's a small amount.
It's like a whole community of people, you know what I mean? Let's just, even if we give them a stretch and call it 30% of the drug users, which I think is a stretch, fucking now the other 70%, out of that 70%, supposedly people are, like, in that community, people are still getting fentanyl in their coke. If they are, it's someone who's trying to fucking politically ruin the party or fucking has a personal vendetta with that one guy, with that one bitch, and they fucking hold the fentanyl just to spike the bag when they call that one time. You know what I mean? That's like, and then even then, now you're even minimalizing the times that would happen even smaller. If you do it on a personal level, that's personal shit, not on some brick ass shit. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy.
So then you have to come to the conclusion that most of it is people that, like, you either A, didn't know they were doing that shit, dabbling in that shit, or B, you did know and you're denying it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or
then the small percent that a dumbass
and if you let's just
try
say,
to cut this, you know what I'm saying?
Let's just call
that's my point. The small percent of the fucking guy that was like, yo, I'm gonna make my shit powerful.
I just know I've been a lot of places where a lot of people have gone up all night and would definitely by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning try to get their ass back the fuck down. Like it's
that. That. That 100%. So then that's when the shit comes into play. 100%. I didn't think of it like that.
You don't want to think with the
I wasn't thinking of it like that.
You got a little bit, but sniff a little bit of it. Like
little wrong.
And usually the situation that you'll be like, if that's the case, it's fucking. That person's been with their fucking friend doing it. It's you're at a strip club, you're at a house party, and you're all chiefing your shit all night, and then this dude goes home and flops on a bag of coke. You all doing coke all night. This dude didn't go and go to his own coke dealer and fucking. This dude went to either had it on deck or he went to a different dealer. You know, he wasn't going to get a bag of coke. He wouldn't have left if he still was on that chase.
And the thing is, like the people that aren't in any of that lifestyle, they don't do coke, don't do heroin, don't know anything about drugs, they just smoke weed, whatever. They don't want to they don't want to. They don't want to have their friend be that.
Someone who might have chased an opiate.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
of a bad.
Well, he's not that.
Well, he's not that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like they don't want to. Whatever goes with the stigma of someone who might want an opiate in life. You know, if you ever been to a hospital and got a perk, you feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is shit.
Yeah, like it's just.
I remember the '80s, kid.